Welcome back to Leagues 3 Shattered Relics. Last time, we finished all of the easy and medium diaries. And now, we set our sights even further. We are likely to run into many a roadblock in attempting to complete the hard and elite diaries. Let's just see how far we can get. Starting in Ardoin. Recharge some jewelry. Steal from the castle. Check a palm tree. Smith a myth plate. Smith a dragon square. Assuming that my palm tree survived, this should be completable. There is a hard task for checking a palm tree. And each collection gives us 6 coconuts, which is very important for another thing later. There is a slight problem here. We could finish this diary if it wasn't for one thing. And that is having enough money to get the other half of the Dragon Square Shield. 750,000 coins. Which we do not currently have. That'll be easy in the future, so I'm not worried about it. But that does just leave us one tick away from finishing the first hard diary here. And so we move on to hopefully greener pastures in the desert. It doesn't make too much sense. Refill water skins with luminars. Kill the Calphite Queen. Agility course. Activate Ancients. Defeat a Locust Rider with Karis. Burn some U-Logs. And create another Mithril Plate Body. This should all be quite doable. Might need to go get a Karis, but that should be reclaimable easily enough. Defeating a Scarab Mage was apparently a diary task and a league task. Always good when you just run into random tasks and complete them. Good times. Okay, here's the setup for Calphite Queen. Twin Strikes, Absolute Unit, Knife's Edge, Unholy Warrior, so we're at 0 prayer. One adventurer is inside the lair though. Can't be having that. And we can't be doing that in combat either. Well, let me find a world. With Absolute Unit, we should be taking maximum of like 16 damage. So we'll use that to our advantage to make Knife's Edge incredibly powerful. There was a 16. The Calphite Queen is incredibly accurate. So this method will easily destroy her life points. Every attack is just shot straight back. And we're poisoning. And we're doing multiple hits. It really is just that easy. Second form is going to have more melee defense. But that's really not a huge issue. What with the whole reflecting all the damage thing we do. We've got more than enough food to take out the Calphite Queen. Especially when we do a little bit of damage ourselves here, too. There's a 41. That's not too shabby. We just have to be careful not to die. It's still incredibly possible if we're not paying attention. Our stats are not maxed by any means at this point. But there goes the Calphite Queen. That is an elite task to kill the Calphite Queen and a hard task to complete the diary. So that is a very solid chunk of points right there. Let's get over to claim our reward. Lots of very good stuff here from the hard diary. We can use the shortcut through that window over there, so we can get over to Shanty Pass from the Glory teleport very quickly. We can teleport to a more convenient location with the Camulet. Carpet rides are free. We can get unfinished potions made and grimy herbs cleaned. Not a huge deal since that's instant for us, but I think there's a task with that, so that's okay. And ropes have been placed at the Calphite lair, so we no longer need to bring ropes. And then there's the XP lamp. Hard lamp gives us 240,000 experience. Level 86. Not bad at all. Continuing. See if we can do Falador. 56 rune crafting requirement for crafting a bunch of mind runes. Kill the giant mole. Full prospector. Kill a blue dragon. Crack a wall safe. Wear full proselyte. And the dwarven helm. Well, there's definitely one thing in here that's more of a roadblock than anything else. And that is full prospector. Luckily, this is leagues, and getting the golden nuggets is 4 times the speed. So we should be able to get that done without too much hassle. The giant mole is dead. I guess we poisoned it. Well, now I want to find where the drop was. Anyways, the mole was not a problem. Besides the whole running around all over the place. There it is. There's a drop. Didn't even do any real damage. Which, honestly, it really couldn't have, what with the whole absolute unit going. But there is the boss kill for the Falador Diary here. Not much of a whole thing. And this is the only time we're going to need to do it without knowing where it is. Because, my goodness, even with infinite run, still pretty annoying. It has been a little bit. There is just Druid Fragment, level 2. Yay. That'll be nice when I'm cleaning all the herbs that I get from all my farm runs. A small amount of additional herbal XP. Well, that wasn't too bad. 3 times the pay dirt, giving out 4 times the golden nuggets. Gets you full prospector in a reasonable amount of time. There is a hard task for having full prospector. And a hard task for finishing Falador Hard Diary. Actually, some decent stuff for this one. We've got the mole locator. The giant mole drops more mole stuff. The bank at the crafting guild is less useful, since you get that automatically with 99 crafting, and that's the only point where it's actually functional anyways, so. And the XP lamp into crafting. Level 87. Fremennik Hard Diary. We're looking at mix a super defense potion, steal from Keldrigum Gemstall, craft a Fremennik shield, mine 5 adamant, teleport to Waterbirth, and that's it. Nothing especially complicated there. But before we do that, one other thing to get. And that is a wily cat. Train my cat, please. Meow. Wily Hellcat. And his name is Fantastic. Also, interestingly, that whole naming your cat system, it gives the same name to every cat you ever have. So all your cats will always be named the same thing. Anyways. Well, there is 25 farming contracts. This is definitely slow going, but it's okay. Getting a lot of the seeds that we need for other tasks. I don't know if we're going to just keep on doing this for all the farming contract tasks. Yeah, probably. It's easy to show up over here. Just farm some random stuff. Eventually we won't need to go do any other farming anywhere else. Even probably not even herb runs. I think 25 million herb lore is very possible too, so we can just show up here every once in a while. Complete some farming contracts. And we got another one. Also good. Okay. The first Hespori is up, so I need to get on that. I'm going to be trying to do some of the combat achievements. Special attack, killing off the flowers, not losing any prayer by not having any prayer in the first place. Let's see how this goes. Not running with absolute unit this time, because the reflect damage will most likely kill the Hespori, and that'd be problematic, as that would mean not ending with a special attack. So we can't be having that. Yes, start the fight. Kill the flowers. Alright. Let's see how good we hit. We've got Knife's Edge. Oh, we hit pretty good. Oh, we hit pretty good indeed. We can try finishing it off with special attack. We're also going to need more knives. Ah, you slowed me. Rude. Or darts, I guess these are. I think special attacks don't do anything with double hitting. We got plant-based diet and Hesporant. I guess we somehow managed to fail the kill the Hespori flowers. Anyway, whatever. We've got many more attempts at this. Since we're going for the 10 kills challenge. Let's see what we get for loot, though. I think we should get Greedy Gatherer on. That'll give triple loot. I'll get that. I think this might also get sent to my bank, since we have personal banker. But our loot is 6 Iosaur seeds and 30 teak seeds. That is a lot of teak seeds. We are not going to need that many teak seeds. But thank you, Hespori. Very cool. Back to the diaries. Making another potion. Super defense potion. To finish from an Eckhard diary. Actually, a pretty decent amount of useful things from this diary. Liar to Waterbirth. Aviances drop noted bars. Shortcut to the top of Troll's Stronghold. 2 new lunar spells. Pretty nifty. And of course, crafting XP. Along with the shortcut to Troll's Stronghold, going through the portal or using the other options brings you up to the top of the shortcut. So now we can get to these herbs even quicker. So that is pretty convenient instead of having to run all the way through. Next, Kandarin. You need to catch a leaping sturgeon, create a yew longbow from scratch, enter the Sears Village courthouse with piety, burn some maple logs, kill a shadow hound, kill a myth dragon, and smith an adamant spear. Okay. At least 3 of these have to do with barbarian training, and I am not sure if that has been auto-completed. And technically we don't have 70 fletching, but we're level 69, so that's a non-issue. So let's get these done. I did end up needing to do the barbarian training. But while I was over here, dangling my arm in the water, like a harpoon, I figured I would check this dragon fruit tree in Catherby for an elite task. That's pretty good. Nice, 125 points. Back to it. Defeating a mithril dragon was itself a medium task. Do you want sharks or mithril bars? Mithril bars. Ah, another dragon. There is 70 fletching, which is also base level 70 for a hard task. And that is all we needed to make the yew longbow here. Easily could have put on the boosts to just get that without having to train any fletching. But there was also that level 70 in all skills task, so might as well. And that is the Kandarin hard completed. Another XP lamp. Always good. As far as the rewards from this, more marks on the rooftop, which we can't use. More herbs, which is nice. More barbarian assault points, which we're done with that, so oh well. And a 10% increase to enchanted bolt special effects. So that's pretty good. Crafting XP. Level 88. Next hard diary is Karamja. We need to eat an Umli wrap, kill a Deathwing, crossbow shortcut, palm leaves, and kill a metal dragon. So, a lot of those are in the Kazari jungle for a Legends quest, which is something we skipped. And then killing a metal dragon, different than the mithril one we already have. So that'll be even easier. Steel dragons really are much less threatening than Mithril. What with the whole inability to even damage you thing. When you have prayer potions and anti-fires. On that note, I made an anti-fire, so there's that. Killing a steel dragon was a medium task. And that completed the hard Kramja. So we can go and get our reward. It's the Kramja diary again, so everything's a little different. Different XP lamps. And all that. The rewards for this level of diary are a little bit useful. We get access to the underground portion of the Shiloh gem mine. Infinite teleports to said dungeon. And the lamp, which is only 160,000 XP. Being able to teleport to over here is okay. But since we can just always get to Brimhaven really easily, it's less useful. Because you can just go to the cart from Brimhaven. So, it's infinite and free though, so it's something. Korend and Kebos is up next. We need to smelt an adamant bar, kill a lizardman shaman, kill a zombie, use the Xerix talisman, deliver an artifact, and cast Monster Examine. We don't have a Xerix talisman yet, but we have done the earlier parts of this diary, which make it twice as common. So it shouldn't be too bad to get. Besides that, all of this is easily doable. Well, there is 110 combat for a hard task. Over here, completely AFK at Lizardman. Just trying to get that talisman. But hey, good combat level. More tasks. Very good. Random fragment upgrade. Rumpled bowstring, now level 3. While down here in the Shazian crypts. Very nice. Stealing one artifact here was an easy task. So that's 5 points. And then we can use our Xerix talisman to the heart to finish the hard diary. Also, conveniently locates us right next to the person to turn it in. Some good stuff from this Rada's Blessing 3. More teleports to places. Shazian Helm can work as a Slayer helmet once we show the correct person that. More herbs at the Farming Guild. More free dynamite. And we can get the Ash Sanctifier. But I don't think that's really necessary, since there is the fragment that just buries all your ashes automatically for more experience than you would get using the Ash Sanctifier, so that's not too necessary. 89 crafting. Lumbridge and Drainer. Craft some Cosmic Runes. Use a Waka Canoe take the train, pick some belladonna, light your mining helmet, recharge prayer, and make a power amulet. I feel like I planted a belladonna at one point. But I guess we'll have to go find out if we did or not. Other than that, easy enough. I did plant a belladonna earlier. Thank you, Past Me, for letting me now finish the Lumbridge and Draenor Hard Diary. Pretty good reward from this one. The ring will now have infinite teleports to the cabbages, which is very nice. It does kind of highlight the random nature of the teleport items from Diaries. Some of them have 1, 3, infinite, 5, maybe. It's just feels almost random, but infinite teleports here. That's something. And more crafting XP. I don't think we need these cave nightshade for anything. Next, Mauritania. We need to enter the Krill portal in our POH, climb the advanced spike chain, chop and burn mahogany logs, harvest some bittercap mushrooms, pray at the nature altar with piety, and use the shortcut to get over the bridge over the salve. Sounds very doable. Past Me continues to be very helpful with the farming content by planting these bitter caps so we can finish the diary. The teleport an infinite number of times to Berg Darat, pretty useful. The Bone Crusher that we can get, completely useless, since, again, much like the Ash Sanctifier, we already have that, but better. More runes at Barrows. It's probably not going to be a huge concern, since we're really not going to be farming out the skeletons and whatnot there. Just looking for the Barrows loot when we actually go there. And there's the crafting experience. Level 90. And there's a production fragment. Dragging on a bit. Okay. Varrock. We need to speak to Orlando Smith. We've got all those kudos. Make a Waka canoe. We need the Skull Scepter. Try and burn some yew logs. And smite. Probably gonna need to farm out a Skull Scepter, but that is not a huge challenge. There he is, living on a prayer fragment, level 2. Reduced prayer drain is now even larger of an option. Scepter completed. And that means Varrock Diary completed. Rewards for this: additional levels up in the bonus mining and smelting, more battle staffs, access to the Cook's Guild bank. Crafting XP. Western provinces. We need to kill an elf with our crystal bow, catch and cook a monkfish, complete a lap of the Apatol agility course, mine some adamant, chuck a palm tree, build a painting, pickpocket a gnome, and kill Zulrah. One of those is definitely the most difficult. Although it's the League, so we might be able to get away with it. Okay, Zulrah. I barely know what I'm doing here. So I'm going with Absolute Eunuch, Chain Magic, Venomaster, Unholy Wizard, Arcane Conduit. The standard suite of things. And with my magic level, I can use Blood Barrage. So, hopefully, that is all enough to take down the snake. Well, it did a really good job of killing itself. There is a hard task for defeating Zulrah. And a hard task for completing the Western Provinces. Didn't bring a teleport to get over to the person quickly. But actually, technically, I guess we did. Farm and Cape. Spirit Tree. Didn't complete anything special there. 1 minute 50 kill. Not exactly earth-shattering by any means. But we did it. And that's what we needed to do to complete these tasks at least. Elder Gnome Child, I'd like my reward. Thank you. We can upgrade Void to Elite Void. Don't know how useful Void's really going to be in the league, since there's so many other bonuses for using other things. Private Red Chin Hunting Grounds. We can buy a Crystal Halberd, if we had money, which we currently do not. Instead, we're getting some crafting XP. Alright. Last diary, Wilderness. We need to cast the God spells against another player, smith an adamant scimitar, kill the Chaos Elemental, Crazy Archaeologist, Chaos Fanatic, and Scorpia, and take the agility shortcut from Trollheim. Okay. Sounds pretty much doable. Chaos Elemental defeated. Was a medium task. We're just going with the same setup we were using for Zulrah. And it's working fine. Now we're going to jump down here. Maybe it will be less fine. We'll find out. Absolute Unit is absolutely not a graceful way to take down bosses, but it works. Scorpio defeated. Medium task. Magic is not the ideal combat style to use against the Chaos Fanatic. But when you've got, well, Absolute Unit, it really doesn't matter. Medium task for defeating the Chaos Fanatic. And also we completed a medium combat task, which got us up to 10, which appears to be another medium task. Very good. So that's all the wilderness bossing taken care of. Now we just need to do the rest. For all those times that you totally want to go from Trollheim into the wilderness, just fall down these rocks, climb in, and that is the Wilderness Diary completed. Then we need to take a few steps down to level 20 so we can get out of here and go turn this in. Pretty decent rewards for this one. It's got a few nice agility shortcuts and the ability to choose where you're going when you use the wilderness obelisks, which will definitely speed up any future wilderness adventures. And also crafting XP. Level 91. With that, we have everything in the hard diaries completed, except for smithing a dragon square shield, because we need 750,000 coins for that. But I don't think that should be too insurmountable. We've got a variety of things we could alch. We could make a ton of steel plate bodies or something. I think this is completely manageable to round up another 700,000 coins. So let's do that. I didn't even need to make anything. Although I guess I did make 2 battle staffs with the orbs that we made for other diaries. That's where this production fragment came from. More dragging on a bit. Let us make this shield on this correct anvil over here in West Ardoin to finish the Ardoin Hard Diary. Also, we get a really nice shield out of the deal. Pretty cool. Very solid rewards from this diary. 5 teleports to the farming patch per day. Watchtower teleport can go to Yanil. And the 10% increased pickpocketing chance now works everywhere. So that'll be very nice for future pickpocketing endeavors. And some crafting XP. So that is the full hard diary set complete. Somehow I missed the legs. Well, it's not the full set if I don't have the legs on, is it? There we go. The elite diaries are definitely going to be more challenging. Might even have to train some skills for them. Oh no. But now, we're going to go back a step, because there's now a new quest and a new mini quest. I really enjoy the Quest Point Cape teleport, being super close to the fairy ring and all that. Plus, we've finished all of these before. I'm not going to let this happen. So let's get these completed. Don't mind me. Just casually getting 2,000 total level in the middle of Land of the Goblins. That is an elite task. And we are annihilating these bosses because we have relics and fragments and all that. We will see how well that goes for the post-quest. But as long as you don't try to use absolute unit for that, it works fine. Some people are having problems with that, but we're doing okay. Let's do the last boss fight here. He's got all the attack styles, summons minions. Definitely has more going for him than many quest bosses do. Unfortunately for him, we've got a lot more going for us than most regular people do. Look, he summoned a Scoblin. Oh no. Oh yeah. I think we got this. Is he even gonna have time to summon more Scoblins? We're just owning him too hard. We will be back for him later, in a more difficult setting. Well, Zanuck, you have had a good run. After all these years of being able to just live your life, it's finally time to get sucked into the box. Goodbye, Zanuck. Perhaps we will see you again. Originally, this quest was released 3 months after the version of RuneScape that Old School was based on. But in this reality, it has taken many years to get to this point. There is the quest complete for 128,000 experience in agility, herblore, thieving, and fishing. 84 agility. 85 herblore. Very nice. And now we just have the mini quest, which is interesting because it means we need to do the boss fights again with no equipment. But we've got relics, so that should work out fine. Yeah, it turns out hitting 60% more damage and healing really does trivialize the challenge here. We've collected all 5 of the bones for this mini quest. Now we just need to bring them to another planet. Ah, Ubisk. Terrible place to be. Surprising we can even breathe here, but okay. To finish this mini quest, we just need to bury these bones in this horrible place. You get 79 prayer. Every bone's even more XP. 80 prayer. 81 prayer. And very nearly 82. My goodness. Tons of prayer experience for that. So that's nice. So now these are back to being all completed. And we can move on to the Elite Diaries. Whether or not we'll be able to finish any of these, I have not determined. But we're going to get started on them at least. Next time. Goodbye.